Hello everyone, it is Meg Walkthrough Master or Clicks or Brandon or whatever you want to call me during these tutorials. It doesn't really matter. Today we are going to be talking about one of the most simplest and but fairly effective synthesizers in the 4 synthesizers of Audiotool. This tool is the Tonematrix. The Tonematrix is cleverly placed as the third synth in line over here, and is a great way to play out patterns of what you want. Now, horizontally along the grid of the Tonematrix, we can get rid of this for now. Horizontally, this is focusing on when in the timeline it will play the note. It is 16, so it is 16th notes. So one dot, if you click on a place, will represent a 16th note, and you can on one bar. When I'm talking about one bar, I'm talking about this bar right here. So, anyways, so in going vertically up the grill, up and down, will determine the pitch of the Tonematrix, of the sound it makes. For example, here's a middle sound, here's a high sound, here's a low sound. And that is just about as basic as you can get. There are a total of 8 different patterns you can make with one Tonematrix. So you can set up a little pattern thing right here. Oh, let me just create something for us right here. And then you can make another one right here. And then you can go so on, so forth. And you can create many beautiful things. Alright, so basically when you press play, all you're going to get is the first pattern. And what you want to wonder is, well, how does it stop? Well, that's where this timeline comes into play. You're going to press add track, and you're going to click on pattern track. And when you click here, you're going to notice that when you double click, it'll create a little bar. And as you place the bar down, you'll notice it says number 1, and that stands for pattern, which is this pattern. Now when you press play, it will only play once because it's 1 bar long and it ends right there. So play. And that's it. Now if you wanted to add your second bar, then you come here and you double click here, and then you right click on it to go to switch pattern and go to number 2. And in return, when you press play, as I am about to do, it will play both and then stop. There you go. Now, as fun as it is to make patterns on the front of this thing, because this in itself is just a bunch of fun, in my opinion. You can always make more patterns. You can also do it the more not gonna say simple, but the more, what's the word? The more, I guess, usual or classic way. If you go to add track and then go to Tonematrix and then click on note track and you get to your notes, then you double click, it's going to bring up, and you open it, it's going to bring up the keyboard. And from there, you can, just do your thing. See? And that's just about as simple as it is. Now to make it sound better, as the sound of this is actually fairly dull, you can always add various different effects in which I will eventually get to. You can add reverb or delay or add an EQ to it, and you can play around with the effects, and you might get a well sounding Tonematrix. So that is just about it. I plan to start up the tutorials again, check back, I'd say regularly, every few days, every week or something like that, and you might see some more tutorials. Thanks for watching. Watch the next video. Watch the last video. And till next time, see ya. Follow my sounds on SoundCloud. Up here in the left corner.